Okay, so hello everyone. Two things that I wanted to talk about today. One of them is that I've been channeling recently, and I've been actually channeling Death. Death has come through twice, and she came through this morning, and then she came through a few days ago. And when she came through, I asked, "Why did you come to me? Why did you come?" And then she told me that I had called her. And she said that I had been kind of going down some rabbit holes and researching all kinds of different things. And by doing that, that in a sense is calling her. And she was a very interesting woman. She was a woman. She had, when I first saw her, she looked kind of like a mummy, like an Egyptian mummy. And first it was Frankenstein, and then she kind of morphed into this kind of mummy kind of thing. And of course, she wasn't scary. There was nothing like fearful about her. But she just explained to me that she was the absence of life. So the opposite of life. And that in reality, she doesn't exist. She's just acting out a part. Because there is no such thing as death. But there is no death. There is only life. But she's acting out this belief that we as humans have in death. We believe that there is this death. And she is, pretty much acting that part for us. But she said it's a paradox because it doesn't exist, but she has to do it. That is her job. And so basically she's just the opposite of life. And then she came through again today, and I asked again, "Why did you come?" And she said, "You called me again." And she suggested that maybe I should focus a little bit more on the light, on life. And the reason she said so is that focusing on the death, I guess the rabbit holes, is that the deeper you go into them, the more you're going to find that there's nothing there. That it's... I had said that the reason I'm interested is because it's very intriguing, and it's very kind of, there's something very mysterious about all of it. And she said, yes, it's just smoke and mirrors. They're doing that to cover up nothing. So the deeper you go into it, you'll find that there's nothing there. It's just a lot of jewelry, a lot of smoke and mirrors, a lot of magic to make it look like something beautiful, but it's just hiding nothing. And so I thought that was really interesting. I debated whether or not I should share that, but so there you go. I've been talking to Death, and she seems like a nice woman. So, and then I'd like to call in my guides. There's one other thing, is that this morning in my morning meditation, I saw a lot of ancient histories rising for us to connect to. So there's a lot of histories that maybe have been veiled, they have been hidden, or we have not been ready to connect with them. And a lot of these histories are slowly coming into our consciousness, so that we're going to start seeing these things, or experiencing things, or remembering things. I'm not sure how it will happen, but that's what I got in my morning meditation today. So I'm going to call in my guides, and I don't know what's going to happen, so we'll see what happens. Hello, we are the Hathors, and we are here to give a message of love and hope to everyone and to anyone. And we hope that you accept this gift of love. Within this gift of love, we have also included peace. We hope you feel the love and the peace that is surrounding you, that is surrounding your earth at the moment. From our vantage point, the earth is going through such a beautiful, beautiful transformation. And these growing pains can be a little bit painful, but from our vantage point, you should see the light that's coming into your world, that's coming into your bodies, that's changing you into something even better than what you are. I mean, you are perfect, but now this is just bringing you up to a higher level of your own perfection. As to our channel, Talking to Death, yes, This is something that he needed to go through. And yes, as he has said, death is just the opposite of light, but death doesn't exist where we are. This concept of death is just a third-dimensional idea. You and we and all of us are eternal beings. So in this earth we can perceive ourselves as dying or death is happening, but it's not. In reality, it is another illusion. And something that, just like death itself, death is a paradox, but we believe in it so much that it becomes true, that it has to become true, because we are amazing creative beings. You can create death. That's how powerful you are. And death, as you've seen, she had to exist, she had to come about, even though she knows that she's a paradox. How amazing you all are. You are able to create these things. What amazing creators you are. What beautiful souls. We wish to just give you that today, this peace and love and a knowledge of your own power, the power to create death if you wanted to. Because that's your prerogative. If you'd like to create it, if you'd like to believe in it, that's your prerogative. And that's also beautiful, and that's part of this world, your experiences on this world. The one other thing that our channel said about the ancient histories arising, yes, I'm sure a lot of you have been sensing it, that there is information that is coming to you that hasn't come to you before. You'll find yourself on your social media or in conversations, and topics will start to arise that haven't arisen before. Yes, this is part of it. This is part of the ascension. Learning who you truly are and where you truly came from. The veil is being lifted on that. You are ready to accept and to understand these things, and they will happen gradually in a way that will be comfortable for you. So there's nothing to fear of that. And when you get all of the information, you'll find that it is so obvious to you. You'll have, once you get to the other side of this tunnel of all of this information, once you get to the other side, there will be no question in your mind. You think, this is just common sense. And that's where you're coming to. So we leave you with this, in love and in peace. Blessings be to you. Okay, so there we go. Cheers.